Hello, future trillionaires. Today I'll show you guys how to perform a wire transfer. The way you do that is you'd have to go to the bank physically, see a banker, and provide the wire transfer information so they can process the funds to your Coinbase account. And from your Coinbase account, you could do it to NovaTech. So I'll show you the step-by-step process on how to do that. Now let's get started. But first thing first, if this is your first time to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button so you can receive notifications whenever we have great content published. Why do we need to do that and to send money from our bank to Coinbase? So some people, they get confused. They're like, why can't I just use my bank if I want to perform any other crypto transactions instead of using Coinbase? So unfortunately, the banks, they don't deal with cryptocurrency. So for that reason, we need to use Coinbase as the middleman. The bank use the fiat money, which is our traditional currency, and with that, what you do is you trade your money for the crypto that you want, such as Bitcoin. After you get the crypto, you then perform other crypto transactions. So this is just briefly what it is. And now let's see how it works. So now here's a merchant from another country or probably local. They do not use your fiat money or whatever currency, dollar, or whatever currency they use in your country. And because they don't use that currency, they only use crypto. So what you do, you use Coinbase as the middleman. You go to your bank, you wire transfer the money to your bank, and from your bank to Coinbase. From Coinbase, then you can perform these transactions. Once Coinbase receives your money, at this point, you no longer need the bank. You only need Coinbase, so you can deal with the merchant directly. All right. So that's pretty much how it works. So now let me show you guys, by using the web version, how we can actually do all that and what is needed to do the wire transfer. So you go to coinbase.com, not coinbase.org, not coinbase.net, coinbase.com. Once you get to coinbase.com, you click on trade. After you click on trade, you then will see that screen. So look for this button on the top where it says buy/sell. When you click on it, it will open a menu in the middle of the screen, and it will say buy, sell, convert, and there's a 0 there too. So now, since we are dealing with a bank, there's a bank information added to this platform. We were not gonna be using the bank. If there was no bank, it would most likely ask you to add payment method. But if you already added a bank, then the bank will show there, or 2-3 banks, they will all show. So pay with, okay, you click on the bank that is there, then it will open this option for you. Now you have two options. You can either use your bank to transfer the money, or you can do the wire transfer. Okay, now there are pros and cons by using both of them. Using the bank that you already have on there, the money might not be available right away, or the money might be available, but you might not be able to make any withdrawal for that amount of money, such as buying a crypto and to send that same crypto out. Now, because of logistic purposes, Coinbase does not allow people to until the money is fully cleared. You cannot send the crypto out after purchasing it with the money that you wire transfer by using their website, coinbase.com. So by using the other method, which is the wire transfer, what happens is that you go to your bank at this point, the local bank, then you will provide information about Coinbase. Then after that, they make it possible for you by doing the wire transfer, which is much quicker. All right. So we don't click on the bank, we click on wire transfer, because that's what we're doing. Now, what happens is that it gives you the wire transfer information. That's the information you will need to print out, take it to your bank, and they will process it, have you sign some documents. Then some people say that after they go to the bank, the money is usually available, sometimes like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. And some people said while they are at the bank, but before they step out, they receive a text. Coinbase says they receive the money. So now this information, whatever you see here, all right, you print it out, take it to your bank, and the bank will need that information: the recipient name, the recipient street, the account number, the routing number, the bank's address. Now here's the thing: do not try to write down this information, because if you make a mistake, the money will go to the wrong recipient. You will lose that money. The bank will not be able to retrieve it for you. They'll tell you that too. If you give them the wrong information, they will not be able to retrieve that money. It is considered lost. Okay, so be extremely careful when you have to do wire transfer. Print it out. Print out that information, or if you have a screenshot, bring it to the bank. They will get all that information and transfer the money for you. The bank will obviously charge you a fee. They might call it wire fee, whatever, but it's pretty much like a network fee. Just like Coinbase charge, as you can see on the bottom here, it charges $10, and that $10 is it's called wire fee. But as you guys gonna see in the future, it is pretty much a network fee. All right, there's always a fee whenever that you have to perform like any kind of transaction like that. Okay, so that was it for the web version of wire transferring money from your bank into Coinbase. The next portion of it is by using the Coinbase app. If you do not have the Coinbase app now, I will add the link under this video, guys. Below this video, I'll add the link that you can download the Coinbase app, fill out the application, verify yourself, and do not put false information, because when it's time for you to cash out, Coinbase asks you to verify, make sure it's you. It's not accurate, that money, you cannot access it. So make sure, guys, you add the right information. You will need to upload your driver's license, and I think Coinbase also asks you to take a selfie to compare with your driver's license. Make sure it's not somebody trying to commit a fraud by using your identity. So it is a very secured app, and I'm not Coinbase did not sponsor this video. We're just doing it for training purposes, guys. So so far it's been very safe and pretty reliable, and in my opinion, so it's pretty good. All right, so after you download the app, fill out the application, and you're pretty much ready to go. Do not go to the next step to start watching the video until you get the app ready to go. All right, so now let's get started. Once you open the app, here is what will show. That's what you will see on the screen. Click on the home on the bottom, and the tab, click on the three dots. After you click on the three dots, then it will give you the next option. Once you get the next option, then you will continue with the rest. So that's pretty much what you will see on the screen, guys. The three dots. Click on the home. After you click on the home, click on the three dots, then it will open the next option for you. Now after you click on the three dots, then you will then click on add cash. So after you click on add cash, now it's not gonna go to it's not gonna get the money from your bank account, guys. It will simply give you another option to get to either where to add the cash or to do the wire transfer. All right, so and after that, screen will change. You will then click on bank. After you click on the bank that is recorded with the app, then you will then click on add payment, guys. Add payment method, bank, then add payment method. Now here's what's gonna happen. I know it might make no sense because it's supposed to say something else, because why do we need to click on the bank? if it's a bank? Why doesn't it have a second option to just click on it instead of clicking on the bank? But somehow that's how Coinbase got their system set up. So we just have to follow through with it. All right. So one thing, if you don't have a bank that is already registered with Coinbase, most likely it will say add payment method. Okay. But if you don't have a bank yet, if you have a bank, it will show a bank. But if it does not have a bank, in the middle on the top, it will say add payment method. All right. So be mindful of that if you don't see any bank registered because you didn't register one yet. So after that, then it will send you to the next screen where it will give you the wire transfer description. Okay. It says recommended for amount greater than $25,000. So some people transfer $10,000, $5,000, $50,000, depending on how much you want to transfer, how much you can afford to transfer. All right. So after you click on wire transfer, then it will then give you this same information as the web browser. Now at this point, you can scroll all the way to the bottom and then take it to your bank and tell them, hey, here's the wire transfer information. It goes to Coinbase, and that's the address, account number, routing number, and the bank address, and so forth. Now, don't forget that the Coinbase will also charge you $10 wire fee, and the bank will also charge you a fee, which probably gonna be like $20 or $30 or $20 or $10. It's not a set price across the board. Each bank is different. Some banks, let's say, if they don't charge you, that's even better for you. If they don't charge you, hey, why not? So, but if they do, then just have to pay the fee. Then you just transfer your money to Coinbase. Once the money get to Coinbase, then you can go ahead and continue with your crypto transactions. All right. And in my opinion, that's probably one of the safest way, instead of writing down information from a screen. If you can bring the cell phone which has all this information to the bank, then it's pretty accurate because it comes straight from the screen. It's not you writing it down and mess up on the numbers. So if you can use your phone, you follow the steps and take it to your bank, get the wire transfer done, then boom, you are ready to go, guys. Now, let's say you just came from the bank and you performed the wire transfer. The funds just got to Coinbase and it got there as a US dollar, and you're gonna have to purchase a Bitcoin from that. Okay. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is we will need to purchase Bitcoin. Now, how do we do that? So I'll show you guys how to get it done. So once you get to Coinbase, you see where it says buy, sell. Let me maximize it for you guys to see it. All right, there you go. Buy, sell on the top right. Click on buy, sell. Okay. Now the fund's been transferred to Coinbase already. All right. It's there as USD. So what we're gonna do is we will be buying Bitcoin, and we're gonna be buying Bitcoin, and then we're gonna be using the cash. Okay. Now, but first thing we need to do is that we need to place the order from NovaTech. All right. So this is where the money is going to come from, and this is where the money is going to go to NovaTech. Okay. Now we're going to place an order for, let's see, we're going to do a large amount this time. Let's do 46,000, for example, 46,000. How we do that? We go to funding, upgrade account. So, and then you see this box here, you just click it and you put the amount, let's say 46,000, add funds. Now once you click add funds, since we are making a payment, scroll down, you see where it says coin payment, click on coin payment, and then you click on these boxes right here, terms and agreement. So make sure you go through them. Validate, upgrade account now, and then once you get this notification, just click OK. It's gonna process it. Now what happens is that NovaTech will send the order to the coin payment platform. Then they will give you a QR code. If you use the app, you can scan the app. If not, then you can use these wallet address in the bottom. All right. And also make sure that you verify these addresses. You do not want to mess up, so you don't want to send your money to nobody else, because if you send it to the wrong address, you will not be able to retrieve that money back. All right. So now we will be buying the Bitcoin because we're sending 46,000 to NovaTech. Now the funds is coming from cash, okay, which is 47. Now what we're gonna be doing is, because we have to pay a network fee, we're not gonna just buy $46,000 worth of Bitcoin. We're gonna buy, let's say we're buying 46,990. All right, let's do it that way. 46,990. So all right, so what's gonna happen is that Coinbase will charge a fee when you purchasing, and also there's also a network fee that's going to be associated to it. So that's why we're trying to add extra funds to cover for that. All right, preview and buy. And as I told you, see the Coinbase fee, which is $187. All right, and that's what you will get at the end. And buy now. So it's like pretty much buy one Bitcoin 05. All right, now it's done. Now we have the Bitcoin. Now we will be sending the Bitcoin to NovaTech. All right, so it's done. Now you could view the transaction, or you could just go back and Bitcoin will be available. Then you just send it to NovaTech. All right, now you can go to see where it says send receive. All right, so that's the Bitcoin, all right, which is 46,000, and we are sending $46,000 to NovaTech. All right, and it's Bitcoin 2. So now that's where you're gonna be placing the address where it's gonna go to. Now that's the address right here. Make sure that you verify these digits. Okay, 3FG 1QG. All right, now we go here where it says 2. That's where you put the wallet's address. Okay, 3FG. I'm sorry, 3FG 1QJ. All right, so once you do that, you just send it and send now. All right, now the system will send you as you heard the ding, send you a verification. You will have to enter a verification code. Make sure that it's you sending the funds. 058 7125. Confirm. All right, as you can hear the little ding from the background, so funds, we just got notification. Coinbase says, hey, we just sent the funds to NovaTech for you, and pretty much done. All right, so at this point there's not much for you to do. All right, now what's gonna happen here, you see where it says coin payment. Okay, it's just gonna change here. It's gonna say paid when the funds get received to this platform. All right, now after you place the order from NovaTech, it goes to coin payment. You have 24 hours to submit that payment. All right, so now that's pretty much the steps on how to wire transfer money to NovaTech. It goes first from your bank to Coinbase, then from Coinbase to NovaTech. All right, and it's pretty much how it goes, guys. So any questions? please feel free to comment below. All right. So now, if this is your first time to this channel, guys, don't forget to subscribe. We will be having a lot of great videos for you. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.